And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 5.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. And a good eye there. And now the lefty on the ground to third. The throw to second. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get done. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And it skips into dirt. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
2-2.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And starting in this one, Luis Castillo.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trusted his stuff can have late life and miss barrels at bats.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That one hit to right. Marlowe makes the grab, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jonah Bride.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Polanco sends it to first, and there's two away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Xavier Edwards. 2 outs, base is empty. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Ripped on a line. And that's the third out. Miami down in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging on the curveball. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one in the air center field. And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So a man aboard. Seby Zavala getting ready to hit. One run across to the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. And that's ball 4.
Batting in the shortstop, Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And now 2-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Polanco coming around third. One run is in. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So one gone with a runner at third. Dylan Moore now at the plate. The pitch. And another ball. Crawford takes his lead at third with one away. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering.
That one to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
That one out to right. And he makes the grab. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Lone Depot Park. And now the DH, Jake Burger.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one not close. And it's 2-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
There's a swing and a drive. Marlowe going back on this one. Banks off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Man at second. In the air to left center. Arozarena moving under it. And he makes the catch. One down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the left fielder, Nick Gordon. The Marlins down by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Lifted in the air, out to left. Arozarena hauls it in to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Miami, top half of the 3rd inning, down the number 2 hitter, Cade Marlowe. The 2-1. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Man at first. Here's Victor Robles. And a big swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out, and that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line, and as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Next pitch is outside. And a pitch. Bounce to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Dominic Canzone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Just off the outside edge. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Arozarena gets his lead at first with nobody out. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco kicks and fires. Throw. Save.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
3-2. And there's ball
Ball
four.
four. Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hill makes the catch. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Right, takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 6 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, number 17. Bounce to the right side. Polanco tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9, the catcher,
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Ball to strike. And another ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That's inside. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. Arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. And that's outside. 2-1. Two outs. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here is Dylan Moore. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The 1-2. And a curve is down and in. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And the batter now, Ryan Bliss. Ground ball up the middle. to third. Tag. Got him.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now it's going to be Cade Marlowe. Here's a 1-1. And the slider just misses.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hits the top of the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Victor Robles digs in now. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Two on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. In there safely. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
1 gone runner at first. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. The pitch. And base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Dominic Canzone.
2-2.
The M's up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Right. Steps on the bag for 1. But no throw to second as they only get the out at first.
The batter number 7. Second baseman. Jorge.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 10-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Sebi Zavala. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
1st and 2nd, 2 down. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Ground ball right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Big knock center field. Around third. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So 2 down. Here's Dylan Moore. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mariners 12 and the Marlins nothing. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins.
The first baseman, Jonah Bride.
In the air out towards right center. Giving chase. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. The pitch. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Jake Berger. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and Joe McDonald says he went around. 1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. One left for Miami. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Edward Cabrera. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Cabrera.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Ryan Bliss.
Ryan Bliss.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground, Lopez. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, the right fielder,
Cade Marlowe. Up next for the Mariners. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 2-2.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and deals. High fly ball, right field. Hill settles underneath it. Rings it in. And there are 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 10.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt. Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Robles runs. Throw to second. Throw to second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby.
The third baseman, Connor Norby.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Marlowe sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Nick.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Gordon. Here's a 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the center fielder. Here's a 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. Third home run of the season. It's 12-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Base is empty, one away. Digging in, Nick Fortes. Out to center. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Otto Lopez will hit next. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Zavala makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. Now, Randy Arozarena. And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Now batting. The first
Stepping in, Dominic Canzone. Bounced out to short. Edwards throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 12 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Where we go bottom 6. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake
Burger, the next up for the Marlins. The Mariners up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And strike 2.
2-2.
Swing, a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Marlowe raging back towards the wall, and that one is off the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, he is saved. It's a triple, just missed out on the homer.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. And here it comes. That just misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Marlowe makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robles makes the catch, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. It's 12-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park at the plate, Sebi Zavala.
33, Sebi Zavala.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next offering is down low.
2-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Right side. Hill sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Man at first, Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners.
Dylan Moore.
Righty delivers. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
A swing and a soft liner. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for Seattle, but they're still way out in front. 12-2. Back here in Miami, now the left fielder, Nick Gordon. The wind to kick the pitch. This one popped up. Crawford makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 17.
Here's the center fielder. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Spire also getting ready. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped left field. Arozarena going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
The catcher, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of holding his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Mariners, Austin Vogt.
Number 30.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So the lineup flips over. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The underhand flip. They get the force, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cade Marlowe. Check swing, now an appeal to third. He did not go around. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He made him pay for that one. His second of the year. It's 13-2.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Right. Takes it to the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy
Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. One down, base is empty, and now the count is even. Now this one's crushed down the line, hooking, foul ball.
Oh, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Just missed. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. At the belt and fires.
Ball. 2-2.
And that's
Count
in the
is
dirt.
full.
And it's a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jorge.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Mike Baumann into the game.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Two on, one out. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. Hot shot to third. To first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. The M's up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake Burger.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jake Burger. 2 down, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robles right there to make the grab. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Sebi Zavala.
33, Sebi Zavala.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that's outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
The third baseman, Dylan Moore.
2 outs. On the ground, right side, Lopez. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Seattle leads this one 13-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the right fielder, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
For the Marlins, the third baseman, Connor.
So digging in, Connor Norby. Line drive. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And the final 13-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game.